Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to hopefully make informed decisions and capitalize what I think is about to be the biggest bull run in crypto history. I can't be more bullish. That being said, I don't like being political whatsoever, and I try not to bring up politics unless it has an impact on my money. Well, considering Kaspa is one of my biggest bags, I needed to do a deep dive. Now, I was already looking to do a deep dive and make a video on Kaspa, and in that process, I came across some negative comments saying that the founders of Kaspa were way too political and they were out. And I found comments like that 2 or 3 different times, actually 3 other times. And so I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's just some political people wanting to FUD on the project, or maybe there's some merit. Because I do know, and hopefully everyone knows that owns Kaspa, as like what Claude AI said, Kaspa was originated by Israeli academics. Some of the smartest computer scientists in Israel created Kaspa and Block DAG and all that stuff with DAG Labs. Phenomenal tech, extremely smart guys. So, anyway, I wanted to surf around, go to the founders' Twitter accounts, and see how political they are. Because, in this world we live in today, if you say the wrong things, it can have a major impact in social media. And as we know, social media impacts the price of all cryptos. So when I went to the founder's Twitter account, I didn't see anything political for a while, but then I found this political statement. And I'm not even going to read it, but when I went to the chart on the day he made it, because I wanted to see if it had an impact, well, that's one of the biggest moves Kaspa made. Literally started the day after. So I feel comfortable that the founders' political stance or where they're from has no impact on Kaspa. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's because of how he speaks about politics, and I really don't see that he's doing that. Now, if it does have an impact, I think that's even good. It gives us another chance to start stacking. Now, I want you to think about this. Trump is one of Israel's biggest allies. I don't want to get political, but everything will be better if Trump gets in office. So I just see this being a big bullish possible move if Trump wins, and if Kamala wins, it won't have an impact probably either way. It could be uh, something else, but I don't want to go there. So I don't see there's any impact. That's just my stance on this. But here's what I want to share with you guys. When I was doing the research, I found this statement, and it said, and I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, but they were like, man, this guy's a scholar. You got to check out his scholar page. So I went to it. Check this out, guys. I mean, he went to Harvard, and he's been cited almost 4,000 times for his work. You can just go in article after article after article. And some people even saying that he's Satoshi. And if he's not Satoshi, that he had maybe an impact or some input on Bitcoin with Satoshi. Have no idea, but the point of that is, guys, he is one of the smartest computer scientists out there. And Kaspa's tech, even though it is not proven, could have enough speculation in this bull run to rip extremely hard. That being said, let's look back at the chart. I love the tokenomics. I love the fair launch. I love the community, how it's kind of grassroots. So I'm going to give you kind of a price prediction for Kaspa. Now, I recently did a video and I find this important, and I wish some influencer would have told me this 3 years ago when I started stacking in the bear market. But there's only been 10 projects, guys, 10 projects in crypto history that have ever hit the $40 billion mark. And every one was a layer one, except one meme coin, and that was Shiba. So I want you to think about that, guys. And this is just some extra alpha. If you have a project like Chainlink, if it hits that 40 billion mark, it will be setting a precedent and setting a record. So the probability is any project that you may love that people are telling you going to change the world and it's going to, do 100x, and you do the math, like with say a Quant or a Link or whatever your favorite project is, if it's not a layer one, the odds of it breaking $40 billion market cap are very slim, at least for this bull run. So keep that in mind. So that being said, based on that, I think Kaspa is definitely one of the projects that will be like the 10 that have already done it. Maybe we get 5 more or 10 more. My biggest concern, whether it's Kaspa or anything, and I talk about that in the video, which I'll leave at the end, is that because of the dilution, I don't know if we'll get another 10 to hit 40 billion market cap. Now, the handful that have done that, like 3 or 4 of them, have ripped to way more than 40 billion. Ethereum, Solana, XRP. So Kaspa could rip a lot higher. But for me, I'll be wanting to take profits somewhere around way before, for me, way before the 40 billion. So I feel comfortable making a prediction that Kaspa will hit somewhere, say around 30 to 35 billion market cap. So that's where I think it's going to go. And I forgot I did the math on that, and I think that would be, let's see, it's at 10 cents, and we go to 40 billion. Let's see. Well, let's go back. If we are at, hold on, bear with me, I'll do this math real quick. We're at 3 billion market cap, a 10x would be 30 billion. So maybe a 12, 14x would be a maximum that I personally will be holding it. Now, I want to be clear, it could go a lot higher, but for me, there's another bit of alpha, something to think about. My biggest concern is the dilution. Even if the total market cap doubles or triples in crypto, it would be phenomenal. But the projects have done like 100x. We went from like 14 to 15,000 projects in the last bull run to pushing 3 million. And you can say what you want, but they all can't go into the billions of dollars. And you can say, well, a lot of that's meme coins. Well, guys, when you have meme coins like WIF and Pepe, that are probably going to go into the 40 billion market cap or real close, you got to include those. So keep that in mind. So anyway, the point of all that is, guys, if in this bull run, you need to take profits, and I think you need to be aggressive. And do the math, learn tokenomics. I'll leave a link about tokenomics as well. And one last thing, let me know in the comments section if you like this type of deep dive, and is there something that I missed as far as being concerned or not concerned, because I'm not concerned with Kaspa being political. Do you know of any statements the founders have made or anything I should be concerned about? Let me know in the comments and I'll make a repeat video. That being said, guys, do yourself a favor. Really start to pay attention to crypto right now, because after the election, we're going to know what we're dealing with. And if Trump wins, not to be political, but I think crypto is going to be on fire. And it's going to be time to work your game plan, whether it's dollar cost averaging in and when the dollar cost average out, all that. And I do one-on-one coaching. If you need some help, guys, it's only $250 for 3 Zoom or phone calls. And they normally last about 45 minutes. We can answer any questions. We get you a game plan, how to take profits, when to take profits, how to compare projects, whatever you need, I'm there to help you. But again, whether you take me up on that or not, guys, remember this statement. 90% of all people trading crypto lose money, and if the majority were right, the majority would be rich. So keep that in mind when these influencers keep telling you, win Lambo, and that y'all get a Lambo. Odds are only a few of you guys even have a remote chance to get a Lambo. So keep that in mind. And I say that with love. I wish we could all get a Lambo, but it's man to man. So when someone pulls out $1,000,000, they took it from someone else or a lot of people. Anyway, hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But either way, guys, come back and be part of this community. Start paying attention, guys, because it is go time. I can't be more bullish. And guys, Kaspa is a phenomenal project. And even as good as the tech is, it's still speculation. You need to understand that. So do not financial advice, but do not hodl Kaspa or any project outside of Bitcoin, or you're going to get wrecked. There's never been a project that hasn't crashed at least like 85, 87%. That's the minimum during the bear market. Why would you want to hold any amount? And even if it's $1,000 and ride it back down to say 100 or 200 or 300 bucks. That just doesn't make sense. All right, guys, come back, be part of this community. Take care.